Hey YouTube, coming at you, a viewer submitted team from Acceptin, and they write, I'm a new player to the game, playing almost 6 months, just wanted to try out this team, correct me if there are any wrong plays. So more new to the game, 6 months is pretty fresh here. So Steelix, Superior, and Talonflame. So it's a sort of interesting team. It's got 3 Pokemon that all have play. There's 2 things that kind of worry me here. You are doubling to water, so like depending on the water Pokemon, like if it's a Mud Boy on the lead, it'll be a little tricky to overcome because you can't come in with Superior right away. And if let's say you do have a Mud Boy or something on the lead, what do? You kind of have to just play it out because you can't give up Switch or else you're going to be double weak to it, and you don't really have a safe swap. So if you get a bad lead where you need to switch out, I do not know where you're going to go. But let's see how you play it out, and we'll go from there. Okay, Steelix into Chargebug. So that's a great lead. They have nothing to throw at you. Out to a Quagsire. So this is a absolute punish. You don't need to. They're going to get to a Stone Edge. It'll chip. But you'll obviously have no problem tanking this. Ooh, Sludge Bomb. That makes it a little trickier now. Now you kind of need to throw. Yeah. Sludge Bomb is interesting. It could be like an ABB style team, maybe. They do shield, which is interesting. I wouldn't have gone for CMP there. I think you have to shield and keep switch. What I would have done, I guess you don't need to keep switch because you have Talonflame in the back, which can also kind of deal with Chargebug. But I think in that scenario, I would have just committed to the farm down and come out with energy. But doesn't matter too much. Everything's resisted, so you just let this go. It's looking pretty easy so far. A little ooh, Crunch. Now they have a move for you. What is this? A totally unique moveset team. You don't see crunches on Chargebugs often, and you don't see Sludge Bombs on Quagsire. So I'm guessing they're running some sort of like fun one move different team here. That actually makes this matchup actually much worse because now you're getting to these crunches. They're getting to the crunches. You can only just keep trying these breaking swipes. I guess you might want to respect one of them. You'll live, and then if you want to try and 2-shield Talonflame again, you need to worry about what's in the back. You know, if they're running this in the front, they're probably going to have... Okay, it's not what I expected in the back, because now they were double to rock, but okay. I guess they did have a Mud Boy in the middle. Got to commit a shield. It's just going to be Icy Wind, but obviously shield is a must. 1 Incinerate and a Fly would be the best timing here. 5 versus 6 turns. 5 in the fast move department there. Minimize their energy. They shield. Can we get to 1 before they get to move here? Yes, perfect. Someone who's only been playing for 6 months. Pretty good so far. Let this go, and then Steelix will take it. Okay. Steelix into Jellicent, another good matchup. You know, they could stay in this matchup because they do have Surf, which is super effective, but they do eventually get out into Drapion. Drapion has Aqua Tail. Do you just play this out, keep the lead? I think you just like either play this. Yeah. You might want to just play this out and then align your Superior on the Jellicent. I think that's probably the best play because you don't really have an amazing answer for this. And you don't want Talonflame on the Jellicent, so you just kind of play this out. Poison Sting's resisted. Yes, Aqua Tails are super effective, but you already shielded up 1. You can live another one here. You don't need to. And the attack has fallen, so you can just let this go. I haven't been counting, so I don't know if they're going to get to another one or not. They are going to get to another one. You have to keep switch, yeah. So it's one of those where it's like, I don't count often. I know Drapion gets Aqua Tails and 4 Poison Stings. So that one's maybe a little easier to count, and then you don't want to like just have to burn that second shield for no reason. Because now they could potentially just 1 shield sweep whatever in the back. Just take these, maybe get the full farm down because they don't really need to worry about charge moves. That's always been Steelix's issue. It's not a very good charge move Pokemon. So they could just farm down, come out with energy. You did lower their... Oh, I can't believe they threw. Throwing when you have 1 HP left. Okay. So now they'll reset. And it is a Diggersby in the back, so able to resist the charge move, unless it's running like a unique Hyper Beam. But otherwise, resisting the Scorching Sands. You are also hitting super effective with the Frenzy Plants and Vine Whips. So, yeah, I don't mind this. Getting to 100, getting the Brave Bird off, and then going back to back here. That will take them out. Jellicent has energy. So they went 1 and throw. So this will take you out. But I can't imagine because they dumped... You know what? They would... Never mind. A Shadow Ball would not take out from this range anyways. I was going to say, if they didn't dump that move before, maybe they get a Shadow Ball. They would have got a Shadow Ball off. But obviously you can see there, it does not even come close to taking out. Okay, Reggie Drago. Okay, Reggie can only have resisted moves on you. So that is nice. Breaking Swipe is super effective. And that lands. So now they're going to take that energy. Scizor is just going to get deleted here. You can take the Night Slash. Reggie has moves. So going to just throw immediately. What did you throw? Fly or Brave Bird? It is a Fly. Still enough to take out. Stunfisk in the back. So this is as close to a top left as your opponent's going to get. You know, if you really... I mean, it's a top left, your opponent. You can just... And they let this go too. Serperior should make them top left. If you're ever in like another scenario, you could just absorb, knowing that Serperior is your win con, you could just absorb the move on Steelix. If they're like loaded with energy, just have them throw the move on Steelix and then come in Serperior when they're less energy. So we don't have any charge moves for Sandslash, so just guaranteeing the attack or defense fall with Psychic Fangs. Joran is super effective. Getting to the second move, but they are also out of move. Powder Snow, not Powder Snow. It's still Joran. Ice Punch would have been neutral, but Joran takes out. Oh, they give up Switch, just be hit with Swampert. Their Swampert comes in, just be hit with the Serperior. Now, Swampert may have Sludge, which could be something you want to respect here. You don't have to. I don't want to take a second one though. And now it's now I'm worried that they're like ABB style too here, running Swampert with a Sludge as a safe swap, pulling out a Grass, hitting it with some Sludges, Ice to punish, and then something roams free in the back. A Dragonite. Oof. Okay. Nope, just a crazy team. Okay. Now you're in trouble. This is close to top left for you. Yeah, because your opponent, I think you both kind of rightfully realize it's a fast move down here. That's the only worry if you're ever going to save 2 shield for a back Pokemon is that you lead into that scenario. Okay, we have a for Alligator where we're doing super effective Thunder Fangs. I'm going to shield up a Hydro and they try to catch on Jumpluff, so we're going to hit it. You're very... For someone who said they've only been playing for 6 months, you make these switches faster than I've seen people make them who've been playing for 25 plus seasons, or 23 seasons, wherever we're on now. Which is like a very strong skill to have. Like knowing the matchups and knowing like if I see this, I'm getting into this ASAP. You have been doing that quite well. Like really well for someone who said they've only been playing for 6 months. Are you sure? Do you know how numbers work? Are you doing it in dog years? Like what? Actually, dog years are different. Okay. Or are you a dog? So that way 6 months is what? 3.5 years or something? Okay, for Alligator, respecting the Ice Beam here. It's just a crunch. Okay. Cordelia in the back. This is pretty decent. It looks like it's Bullet Seed too. That's what makes it decent because Acid would cause you a bit of issue. But coming in with the Steelix, I'm just going to try and put some Breaking Swipe pressure on, maybe trying to lower their attack here. Oh, they still have a Pokemon anyways, they can reset on it. But you know, going to start putting some pressure on these shields here because they are very low already. So there's one shield. You can take a move. I mean, you have no shield, so it doesn't matter, but you can definitely take one Grass move. And they should have another one here. Tried to catch. Heads up not throwing too. Holy smokes. So they got to dump a grass knot here. They did reset the attack fall. And you'll just live and just farm down here. You'll live with Stone Edge, or Rock Tomb. Steelix into Pidgeot. So again, a lot of good. You can be getting a lot of good leads. We haven't had the issue of a. Ooh, okay. So this is one. So we haven't. I was gonna say one. We haven't had the issue of like a. What do you do in like a Quagsire Swampert lead? We haven't had that issue yet because I would like to see where you go as a safe swap. Credilli came in, and unfortunately this one has Acid. Now I still think Serperior is your best answer, but it's definitely not as safe as it was before. Because these acids are super effective, and now the Acid Rock Tomb combo is going to take you out. Now you're getting to a frenzy. They could flip switch. I think you just let them flip switch. Yeah. Both moves are resisted. Going for the Breaking Swipe right away. You could have maybe overfarmed, but yeah, taking it out to. Oh no, not even taking it out. Oh, brutal. I mean, you did get the attack fall, so this grass knot won't hurt as much. Marowak in the back, so Talonflame in. Pidgeot. Oh yeah, Pidgeot was on the front. So getting to the fly, gonna start putting some pressure on this. They may shield if they have like Feather Dance, or even just want to put on a lot of pressure knowing that your Steelix is kind of useless against Marowak. So it is Air Cutter. Get this off immediately, not wanting to take any more gusts here, or not wanting to shield up another move. Save that shield for Marowak here. So it is just a Bone Club, but I don't think you have a choice. Yeah, you have to shield this up. Because we want to get to that Brave Bird here, and then Brave Bird and then Instant Swap. If it doesn't take out. Brave Bird should take out, but if it doesn't, with like a couple HP, just an Instant Swap. Yeah, okay. Does take out. Steelix, Gligar. Okay. Well, at least you're resisting Fury Cutter. But otherwise, a pretty bad matchup in the fact that they're going to get to this dig very soon after you get to this Breaking Swipe. Now it's a non-shadow and you did get the attack fall. So this dig obviously is only going to do like 50-ish% now. Not even. Holy smokes. I guess it's a non-shadow Gligar. I guess that makes sense. Non-shadow Gligar where you lowered its attack. So it's obviously not putting up as much damage as it normally would. So yeah, you can just play this one out. I mean, I guess you'll live this dig too then. I guess they have to go Air Lace here. Gonna get to another move. This matchup is a lot closer than I thought it would be. But again, it's not Shadow and you did lower the attack. They're gonna try to, no, I was gonna say, I don't think they'll be able to get it down. They do want to keep switch though, so they're gonna throw here, which is smart. I don't, maybe they need dig, but I doubt that they need dig. Okay, let's see if you lose alignment here. Morpeko is a terrible alignment here. What are they at in the back? You know, you'll live Aura Wheel because it's the electric. It's still going to do like, oh, Psychic Fangs. Even electric Aura Wheel would probably still do like 40% on Superior. And they tried to catch on a Ferret. You're really, you don't throw right when you get to the move. You definitely overfarm and kind of make sure that they don't catch there. Now, I think they're kind of recognizing that their win con is easily Morpeko. Yeah, so they're just going to let that go. I don't know if I love that. We'll see how this plays out. Shield. Because you're at basically 2 flies, just a Psychic Fangs. Yeah, they know that they can just get away with that. So you're at 2 flies, going for just a fast move down, and they top left. So getting out of that one. Sableye. Haven't seen many Sableyes this season, and Instant Swap into Quagsire should be like a, what are you doing? Like, why are you getting out of a Steelix matchup? Steelix and Sableye is so neutral. Into a Quagsire. So take that Stone Edge. I probably think you throw here. Yeah, I don't believe that you've only been playing for 6 months. If you have, you're a very, very fast learn. because like the over farms, throwing right before they get to their energy, instant swapping into the matchups. It just seems like you've done this before. If not, like I said, you're a very fast learn. So instant swapping Talonflame. Concern is a Stone Edge here because that will one shot. Maybe you were just forcing. What was on the lead? Was it the Sableye lead, right? Yeah. So now they're going to put pressure on you with foul plays here. Yeah, I think you may have to have shielded the Talonflame there. Because you're going to face a lot of pressure here from the foul plays. And they're close to an earthquake, so you can't shield this. You have to respect the earthquake. But now doing this, you basically put your... You're going to try and catch here? Yeah, that's a smart catch. But yeah, who does that? Like, there's no way. There's no way you make these plays after only 6 months. Smart catch. Poison Sting is resisted. It's an easy bait for Stone Edge now, but, you know, you kind of had to. You're going to have to shield up a Stone Edge. I still think you may lose this matchup. It'll be close. They still have a shield, so you need 2 Psychic Fangs. And you do get to another one. Holy crap. Wow. I just showcased... Honestly, I just showcased yesterday afternoon Z's submission, who is a constant leaderboard, constant legend, and he said he had a lot of rust, which he did, and he made like 4 mistakes, and you made like maybe 1 in these battles. Yeah, again, I don't believe. Did I go crazy here? Did I read that wrong? No, you said that you were still new to the game. It can't be that new. Has Talonflame and Serperior had these community days in the last 6 months, or like the legacy day, or did you put these on with legacy moves? Because Incinerate's TM, like elite TM, and same with Frenzy. So you needed a fast TM and a charge TM, unless one of these two got a community day or an option to put these on over the last 6 months, which I don't remember because I've already got all these community day moves on my Pokemon, so I don't like actually keep track of when these options come. But like I said, the speed of the swaps into the matchups that you know the matchups, the over farm, the throwing rate before the opponent gets to their energy, like is stuff that legends do, quite honestly. So I'm just like kind of shocked that you're so recent and you do that. Because again, I've been showcasing a lot of people who are subscribers to this channel who have been around the 2200, 2300 range for like 15 plus seasons now. And it's always crazy to see someone who can just like get it. To each their own, I guess. So thanks for the submission. Again, I still don't know how you play out a Swampert lead or a Quagsire lead. I think that would put you in a pretty tough situation. I guess you just have to kind of stay in and soft lose the lead and then get into Serperior. But yeah, that would be kind of tough to overcome. You didn't have to overcome that. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.